Right, hello, welcome to another video. This is my spray booth. Definitely DIY. I can't really afford to get this car like totally resprayed at the moment, so I'm just going to spray the bits that I've been working on. So we've got bits in there, that bit there, the rear panel, and under there, and there. Most of it will be hidden anyway by the arch trims and the bumper. I will get this car resprayed one day when I can afford to put the money into it, but right now rattle cans and the DIY spray booth on the driveway is all I can come up with. Right, that's the first coat of etch primer on. I'd always recommend using etch primer whenever you're doing something like this. It just comes out really well. It just gives it a really good base to set to. I mean, it's not, you know, body shop quality, but it'll do for me for driving the car. And the main thing is it's solid. Who knows, if this channel takes off, I might have some money to get the car resprayed one day. I mean, it's pretty good though, it's original paint. It's original paint on the car. It hasn't been resprayed, maybe a couple of sections have, but I mean, it's got a bit of bubbling on the bottom of the doors. But I mean, generally speaking, for an original car, it's not bad. It's definitely not a show car, but that's not what I'm about really. I mean, I like show cars, don't get me wrong. I've got respect for the people who put them together, but my OCD would just, I wouldn't be able to cope with it. I prefer just having something you can use on a daily basis. That's what I'm all about, daily fun. Using the car on the road. It's a nice sunny day today, so I might actually better get the top coat done today and get it actually finished, and actually better drive it next week. So quite happy about that. One thing I'd always recommend as well, especially if it's a bit cold outside, I always heat my cans up in front of a fan heater. Just warms the paint up a bit and makes it stick a bit better to the sections you're painting. This is all DIY, do you know what I mean? I mean, most people who would do this themselves, this is a good little tip to, if you're ever doing spray painting, just make sure you warm the can up a bit. If it's cold, the paint doesn't always take quite as nicely, so I always just preheat the can a little bit by a fan heater before I do the job. By no means at all, you know, is this like professional spray shop, you know, master spray booth work that I'm doing here. This is all just DIY stuff to keep my cars going at a cost at the moment. So yeah, little tip for you there. Right, first coat of top coat. Actually looks pretty good. So I'm hoping to get another couple of coats on because it's actually spraying out quite thin. I'm not sure if the paint that I've got might be metallic as well. Not 100% sure, but anyway, it looks pretty good. Not bad for a DIY job anyway. I mean, bodywork isn't my speciality, it's not my strong point, but it's not coming together too badly. Right, the final coat is on. It looks pretty good. Also cleaned all the mud out of the arches. They're just drying. yeah, so I think it's turned out pretty good. Obviously it's a little bit patchy because I've you know, masked it off, but it'll be underneath the arch, so you won't actually be able to see it anyway. Right, so what I'm just getting the wheel arch trim back on now, so you can't see the patches at all under there. I was going to rivet them back on, obviously because they're held on by rivets normally, but what I've decided to do is use some M4 screws with some little nuts, just so I can take these off again, maybe in like 6 months or a year, just to check under there, because I just want to stay on top of the rust on this car, make sure I stay on top of it. So I think putting some M4 fixings with some nuts behind it, I think that just stops, just means I can take them off again. That one's threaded in there. Yeah. And same on this side. A little bit patchy, but obviously it'll be hidden underneath the wheel arch trim. But the main thing is it's solid. It's solid for now, so that was the main thing. Right, there you have it. It's all back together again now. So not looking too bad. Now the bumper's back on, looks a lot better. There we go.